Because it blends it out.
We'll witness it needs money.
So you did it with that little brush first.
To spread it.
But that one card that you play, I went all in.
Well, trials are generally moved.
I'm
when the
recording
judge
because I want to learn
determines
how to do
that
this.
The defendant can't get a fair trial locally.
Don't take too
And
long.
that's
I know, I
usually
just want to make
because
sure I
the
get all the
crime is
creases
so
and stuff.
egregious and
Like
so
your
well
nose
known
or here, you
that
know?
everybody in the community is already convicted the poor son of a bitch accused of it.
Okay.
But in all the years I've been doing this for a living,
Then,
I have never heard of a mistake seeking a change of venue because the defendant
Look right here.
that they couldn't
what
get it
lipstick are you gonna wear?
The one that I
Well,
used
heard
last
that
time.
The judge had actually agreed to move the trial, giving in to Danny Buck's harebrained request. My first thought was, oh shit, our donkey's in a ditch.
Bring in the freezer. The jury be able to see where Mrs. Nugent spent the first 9 months of her afterlife.
Don't put it too thick. Last time it was like, it was a tad too much. Just a tad.
Well, there's some wild shit on both sides of the courtroom.
It wasn't
But,
this.
you know,
That
it's
was,
a
that you
big
saw that was
thing,
white.
it's a
It was the
big
powder.
kind of
Okay.
Big show they've been waiting for. They pulled out all the stops that wheeled in to actually be free. They projected pictures of frozen dead Miss Nugent. And then they started bringing out the crying, weeping relatives.
And I went to the freezer and I saw underneath her corn and her steak and her pot pies with the top of her head. It was so horrible.
No further questions, Your Honor. When was the last time you talked to your grandmother?
I remember
Isn't it true that you and your brother sued your grandmother almost 4 years ago?
we were advised to by a lawyer.
A lawyer? You mean just some old boy that come in off the street? Are we talking about your lawyer?
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think so? Well, you know you didn't. But you told us earlier that you were real close to your grandmother. And was that the
We're
same
on 3
woman that you're
minutes.
suing for money? Is that the same woman that you have not spoken to in 4 years?
San Augustine cousin counting rednecks over there. I mean, they got more tattoos than teeth. And they ain't a brain in the whole dozen of them. And they're supposed to decide big things like this? I mean, shoot, I wouldn't let them work on my car.
Now, Bernie, after you were arrested, you gave a confession, correct?
Yes, sir.
How did you feel about Marjorie Nugent?
I cared for Marjorie deeply. I loved her very much. And I've sent letters from jail to her family asking their forgiveness for ruining Margie's life. All the
My
pain
hair
it
looks
caused.
funny like this.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like this is
If
the
you
look.
cared for her,
This is how I'm
you
going.
loved her. I regret it.
You're right. Yeah, no.
What do you think?
I could probably describe it like being in prison to some degree. She wouldn't allow me to have any friends, and I'm a people person. I got to have any friends. She was very jealous and possessive of my time.
I think I'm gonna make this fall over here like that, yeah.
So hateful.
And I put this up like that.
I don't even
Yeah.
remember picking up the gun that day. It was like someone else was doing it.
So why did you leave?
Was it this powder?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Say
doing
to
it
me
very
that
little and
you
I'm
didn't
still
want to
gonna
get
blend
caught.
it, so.
Okay.
You find some way to dispose of it.
Oh, no, I could never do that. That was never my intention. Everyone deserves a proper burial. And I was...
The camera looks really bright. No, now it looks better. It's now that it's blending. Still look like a dead person though. I look really pale, don't I?
Don't worry, I got bronzer.
Thank you. I'll pass the witness.
So help me out
You
here,
need to go
Marty.
to the store and buy all this stuff.
On this trip with Mrs. Newton to New York
Let me
City,
take. When it creases the eye, that means we put too much on the eyelid.
Yes, I believe we did.
There we go.
tell us the difference between like the first class seats and the regular road seats in the back of the plane. I've never been up there.
I'd say the seats are a little larger, maybe, more comfortable.
No big. Now, on that New York City trip, it says here that you and Mrs. Nugent stayed at the Ritz, Carl. That's a fancy hotel near Central Park, isn't it?
Yes, I believe that is where we stayed.
Also says here that while you were in New York City, you saw an opera and a Broadway play. I think it's called Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
That's impressive.
What?
So culture is important to you.
In what way?
Well, you seem to know all these fancy words and such.
Well, that one's not very difficult.
Not for you. You know all about the high class life, don't you, Bernie?
I would. Like what?
Like, I don't know, say for instance, what kind of wine are you supposed to have a fish?
No, I don't know. White, usually?
Mm-hmm. That takes a lot of money to have so much culture, don't it? Now, if you can do that,
Mm-hmm.
there ain't no telling what it'll do
Bronzer.
if you let it back on the streets.
You gotta do your eyelashes because I don't want to chop them off.
Frozen still.
Poke your eyes out.
No,
Yeah.
no. It took 2 days to thaw her out just so they could perform a proper autopsy. No. No. I'm sorry.
Your Honor, counsel.
How'd you learn how to do all this stuff?
All Danny Buck
Hmm?
did was
Instagram,
try
watching
to get you to
videos.
believe
A lot of practice.
Bernie is some kind of
A
monster.
little bit, yeah.
That he is
Okay.
something other than a fellow human being. Look at me, ladies and gentlemen. There is not one hint of premeditation.
You got a highlighter, right?
If there was, he'd have done it a lot
And you
differently.
use this side?
He might
The
have
other
gotten
side.
away with it. Did he try to poison her slowly? No. Did he burn down the house? Say it was an accidental fire? No. He still knew he'd done wrong. He knew he was gonna get found out. He just did not have the courage to tell on himself. But like a good funeral director, he preserved the body
Let me
so
blend
that
that out.
she could have a proper burial. And in the meantime, he did a lot.
Bernadita, please rise. Mr. Foreman, it is my understanding that the jury has reached a verdict.
Yes, sir. We have, Your Honor.
Is it unanimous?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I won't even be up for parole for 50 years.
And then do your
I'll
eyelashes.
be 89 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
So your eyeliner on the bottom, and then you're good. Where is it? Go in the light.
Not too much. I think it might be too red.
I think it looks great.